Hello everyone, this is Aurorelia, aka Rondon Destroyer, and today I'm going to be starting doing some videos for Onigiri. Um, yeah, so, hi. Some people who play Onigiri on PS4 might know me, they might not. I stopped playing in February because I had collected the maximum total of friendship items you could collect before the Edo update. And I had done so at February, which is 1,098, 999 in your bank and 99 in your inventory. Anyway, as most PS4 players and a lot of salty Xbox players know, PS4 has gotten our update for Edo, and it's great. I played it, we had fever, it was a great time. Elder is a asshole. But moving on, I'm going to start doing some videos explaining the basics of Onigiri. Because I've seen a lot of players who don't really know, like, staple knowledge. They don't know just common sense things you do. Big reason why that happens is because back in the day, when we were just rushing and doing EE and UC and sometimes Sato to get experience, we would need bodies in our party. Like, we need the 5-man so we can get, the 100,000 experience in EE, and we do it 10 times for a million, you do it 60 times to level up, you know the drill. And we would just get bodies. People would be like, oh, I love getting carried, I love it. We get, you get those level 70s in there. It's like, oh, I'll power level you right to 80. Come on, I'm going to do this all day long. And then now we have all these like level 80s and stuff who have no friendship items. They have nothing smelted. They don't understand anything. And now there are these, and I'm not saying every 100 is bad and everyone who's carried is bad. That's what I'm saying. But from what I've seen, people are in Edo and like they're trying to get carries, and I told people, I said when Edo drops, I said there's not gonna be a carry because we're gonna have to carry ourselves. Like we have plus 100 dragon spears, rose maidens, lightsabers, etc., etc. Well, yeah, they're good. You could beat Elder with that. You can beat the. I keep saying Elder. That's the final dungeon, but of Edo. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you can beat the game with a weapon. Like, I mean, they beat Juncture back in the day. A lot of things were different. And I'm kind of sad when I see what I see. Like, I see level 100 standing outside Satan with Echigo weapons trying to get a team. And if you ask me, I won't let someone fight Satan with me if they're not using their next tier weapon. Like, as a spear user, when I got to Edo, all I did was, I farmed Nues in a sewer, and I did that till I was 104, because I was trying to smelt a Geno Buster to 100. And in order to do that, I had to run through 17 artisan swords, and I needed $130 million total. And I came into the update with 50 million. I was pretty dumb. I was a pretty dumb person. Anyway, yeah, so my whole Edo experience was I got my Geno Buster up, put double Spirit Blast on it, Water Dragon and stuff, and I was ready for Satan. That's all I was doing. I did every pipe up to Marinucci, just fought Nues with fever, hit 104, and I was ready to fight Satan. I was in there all day. I had my backstrike 7. I was ready. And so I see level 100s walking around Satan with an Ichimonji Sarai. Now, for sword users, they know that Ichimonji Sarai is like the god of swords. It's their 105 sword with 44 lightning element, and that's Thunder Beast, and that's Thunder Beast, that's Lightning Slash, it's so good. You can put any skill on it and be good, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, so people see this sword and I see level 100s with it, and you should have some red flags go off in your head. If a level 100 is holding a 105 weapon, it means they're holding the lowest roll possible for that weapon. Even worse, they're slapping Thunder Beast and sometimes even Crimson Blast on an Ichi. Because some people don't know that if you get Thunder Beast to 50, skill change it, or skill evolve it with Momotaro to 6, you can put 2 Thunder Beasts on. Some people don't even know that. And that's why I'm going to be starting making these videos, because a lot of people, they got carried, they got, babied through the game. They don't know how to build weapons, they don't know how to smelt, they don't know what to smelt when upgrading. It's really sad. We in our pursuit of power, we screwed up a lot of people. So that's why I'm doing this. At the time of this recording, my character Aurorelia is 110. Once I hit 107, they gave us fever again. I was supposed to make videos, after the weekend. They promised us fever, but it only came later. So I just spent 3 days fighting Satan, so that was my day to make these videos. So now I'm 110. I went from 107 to 110 on Satan. As for an introduction to Aurorelia, Aurorelia was my first character. I played the game day one. It wasn't because I knew about the game or anything like that. I didn't even know the game was coming out. My friend said, hey, there's this game coming out with, it's all Edo Japanese. It's all not Edo Japanese, but it's like feudal Japan. It's all lore and swords and weapons and magic and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, whatever. There's lots of games like that. And then and I looked it up and I saw this half-naked, big-titted cat girl named Ibaraki Doji. I said, sign me up, let's play. So the only reason I played was because I saw Ibaraki, and I'm like, well, I get to fight things, and the girls are cute. Let's go. So then I made Aurorelia, and Aurorelia was not based on, well, she is based on things, but she's not. Her name is half Aurora, like Aurora Borealis, and the other half is Relia, because at the time I was playing Magic the Gathering, and there was a card called Aurelia, or something like that. She was like a Wayne, it was like a mythic rare card, and I had it. It was cool. So I wanted to make her. I didn't even know angel costumes were in the game, so I got them too. But her name was Aurorelia, the combination of Aurora and Relia. So she's I sort of made a little meta lore for her in my own mind, and that is Aurorelia is a fallen angel, a fallen, like a snow angel. People make snow angels, so she fell from heaven, and she became a snow angel imprint, so she's an ice little watery angel, and she has bunny ears sometimes, but, she's a fallen snow angel. And that's Aurorelia. Aurorelia is a daring type. She is, I was a bow user until Kaga, because I don't get Magatamas as a bow user. There's no quests unless it's the melon, and some people say you get a mango from a quest. I don't know. But all I had was a mango. I didn't even think mango worked in the day. And I had a melon, and melon was only for rank 6s. I had a grape, that didn't help. So after I used a Nekomata mag to kill Typhon with Icicle Spear Dance, I saw Water Dragon in Kaga, because I went back to Kaga to get Friendship till I was 93. And I did SF and Momiji exclusively. I saw Water Dragon, I was like, I have to have it. And at the time, the way I was building my character was I had 70 dex, about 40 mind and 40 vit, because I thought, well, I might as well put defense stats, because I didn't want to just shove 12 points into dex just for 1 point. I was like, this doesn't sound economical to me. So I put up points in vit, mind. I had 40 vit, 40 mind, and 70 dex. So then I started saying, well, I have 40 vit. I could pursue spear. I loved Water Dragon enough. So then I just kept pumping vit and mind and stuff until I was only until I was level 106 did I achieve 100 vitality. I knew it was going to happen. I never reset. I'm still a daring type, so I have to wear an affinity title. It gives you 40% spear affinity. I don't have to, but I like it. I have 30 power on my character because I saw the Hanzo Hattori title, and I wanted it, so I put 30 points into power just so I could have it. And I had that until I was level 100. And then I gave it away to my friend, because there's a way to give titles to people. You can't just have infinite people wearing titles. That's not what I'm saying. But there is a way to, let's say you're done with a title, but it's a rare title like Osugi Kenshin or something, and you want to give it to your buddy. There's a way to do that. I gave my buddy a Select Forsake, and I gave him the Hanzo Hattori title because he is a really good bow user now. He's really good. I helped him out back in the day, and we're like best friends in the game. So yeah, that's the story of Aurorelia. Another thing about Oro is that Oro never had an Ogi until level 100. I even put $60 in the game because for my birthday, I was ready to put $20 in around my birthday in November, and then my buddies each gave me $20 for PSN cards. So I said, "Oh, it's not my money. I'll put it in the game." And I put in the 60, and I did get an Ogi card. I got Ogi card 2, but I didn't really know what restriction was, and I was like, I don't know what restriction is. People tell me it's not good. It's only good for slowing down bosses. I didn't know what Rapid Storm was. I'm like, So I didn't really want to use it. So I held on to it. So I had Ogi card 2, and I didn't use it. I didn't really like Eternal Thunder either. So I didn't really use my Ogi card until just recently, actually. I got Rapid Storm on a Maximilian star. But, so I had mad Oogie fear, like Oogie envy early game. Like I was trying to go to like my peers, the other 100s, who back in the day, a lot of them were dicks. They weren't really nice to me. They weren't nice to anyone. They're all like smug. But this is ancient talk. And, I was like, I'm going to be the nice 100. And I carried a lot of people. But if I carried someone, it wasn't just for my own gain. I would be like, I'd carry them through EE. I'd show them how to do the rooms. I'd be like, hey, what's your build? Do you want any help with anything? I might be able to help you. Because I knew bow, I knew sword, I knew how to play everything. So, and some people watching this, there's a guy I didn't even remember I helped out back in the day. His name was Odin. And he was standing in front of Satan with a Geno Buster, and I came up to him and I said, hey, buddy, open your profile and maybe I'll let you in with Satan because we really had no one. And I opened it up and he had my build. I'm like, how? I'm like, this guy. And he's just standing there saying, you carried me through EE. You taught me EE. And he, I guess the whole time, he strived to get my... And he had it to a T. I was like, damn, that's my build. And my build's not even optimum. And I'm just like, that's great. And it really warmed my heart. I was like, damn, this guy, he really listened. I trained a lot of people, a lot of spear users. In PS4, I trained... Wing Chun, Ming Lo Fo before she switched to sword because she got bored. I don't know what happened. Bad apple, I don't know. I helped out Miyabi a lot. Me and Jin Zelda swap ideas. Friends with most spear users. Me and Galvatron hang out a lot. We don't see eye to eye, but we respect each other. But, me and Zhao Yi, a new guy, he's a spear user. I helped him out. He knows what he's doing. He's a great guy. And he's doing real good. So I've helped out a lot of people. I just want to help out more people because I feel we've done a lot of wrong by carrying and not explaining the game. So this is the intro to that. This is the prelude. This is in university communications we learned before you do a speech you must you have to say your credentials because no one's going to listen to you unless you give them reason to. Like you can't, sure, everyone's got a voice and everyone has the right to say what they have to say, but it's very hard to convince a veteran or someone else in that field of a new method to do something. Because I want to make a video of a way to make more money than Yakumo, and people will be like, oh, well, Tentacle said Yakumo is the best, and it probably is. I can't doubt Tentacle. I've watched all of Tentacle's videos, so I have that under my belt too. The only reason my first video is going to be a money video is because there is a lot of differences between PS4 and PC. And even Xbox and PS4 and PC. There's a big difference. Like PS4 is its own entity. We are like and it applies to Japanese PS4 too, but I never played that. I only play the US. Like, we don't have trading. We can't get perfect builds. We can't get infinite retries. It's very hard to. You have to know what you have to do. It's like knowledge is power in PS4. I met a lot of people that have reset their character because they don't know what stats do which. They've reset 3 times. They've gone to Kyoto 4 times. They shouldn't have to do that. And a lot of things aren't really explained in the game. And there's really no need for it. Like, I want to see an Onigiri where everyone is good. Everyone can fight Satan. Like, when I left, people were doing DPS battles, and I come back, and my friend Akiri's like, hey, let's do a DPS battle. I'm like, what is that? And it's like, we drink potions, and we strike boost people, and we see how much damage we can do. I'm like, that sounds unproductive. I'm going to go farm for Magatama. And, I'm like, oh, I guess, I always say, Onigiri's not a big dick contest. It's not to see who can do the best times and who can do this. It's a team game. It's not a contest. I mean, you can make it a contest. Onigiri can be whatever you want it to be. But at the end of the day, it's a team game. You're a team. Like, some people say, well, the only team I need is someone with invigorate and speed. And it's like, yeah, that's called playing support. There are healers for a reason. People, like our healer, our group's healer, his name's Dat Cake Dough. He'll heal me for 9k. Like, it's great, and I'll protect him. Like, your healers are your lifeblood. Honestly, I think everyone should have a meditate staff. Not meditate. That'd be heaven there. But everyone should have a staff with invigorate on it. I feel. Like, the only reason I put mind in back in the day, before I knew it gave me defense and stuff, like I knew it did, but I put some in and I said, well, everyone should have a staff as common courtesy. You don't need 4 weapons all the time. So, so I say everyone should have a staff on 4 slot, 2 to 3 weapons, I mean, a lot of people don't know what Intimidate does. Intimidate's a great skill if you know how to use it, but if you don't, you can screw your whole team up. That you don't need Vit to use. There's lots of things. Lots of things. I have lots of videos to say, lots of things to say. And before you watch me, honestly, I recommend you watch Supreme Tentacles videos. He's like the god of this game. He really is. I think he quit because they nerfed his build. Like, that's how good he got that they had to nerf Double Edge Cut, Like, he did his one thing and he perfected it. Like, you gotta do it. You gotta, like, the saying is, jack of all trades, but a master of none. And Aurelia is I just use Water Dragon Spear. I won't touch a spear unless it has Water Dragon on it. Like, I got a Hyo Tengu, the 105 spear. I got double, I got Ice Blossom 5 and 7 on it, and it had Wind Thrust 2, and I'm like, I shouldn't really risk it, but I'm like, I won't touch this weapon if it doesn't have Water Dragon on it. And I had like 6 Water Dragon 6 cards. So I threw one on and it took away Wind Thrust 2, and I'm like, damn. I stuck to my ninja way and it worked out. So, be yourself in this game. Later I'm going to do videos about builds and, ideal things to do. But at the end of the day, it's just a suggestion. Everything I say is not the law. There is no zero tolerance. There is no one way to play. I guarantee it. And, do what you want. But if you're going to play a game, like this is a game. If you're going to play a game, you might as well have fun with it. Because if you're not having fun playing a game, you shouldn't play the game. I mean, yeah, everyone has bad days and things are hard and Maga farming's not fun. But, you got to do what you got to do what you want to do. You can't make supper if you don't do your dishes. You can't, you can't. There's a lot of things. You can't if you don't do your homework, you can't graduate. If you don't graduate, you can't get your dream job, etc., etc. It's a simple little rule for life, But yeah, that's the basis of what's coming. And I hope people stay tuned. You hope you could learn a lot. I've talked to some people, PC players. They didn't know some of the things I told them. I didn't know a lot of things they told me. Knowledge is power, and we should spread it around. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So for those that stayed tuned and watched, I really appreciate it. I look forward to your comments. Like, message me questions anytime. I have a list of like 30 some videos I'm starting with, just little things. And they're all going to be on YouTube, and I'm going to link them to you. And if you have comments, questions, anything, you want to just troll me, go right ahead. You know, if you give me a really good topic, I might help you with a dungeon or something. You never know. Like, I mean, everyone should be helping. I'm not saying do it and I'll help you is the only way. I'll help people for the sake of helping people. Unless it's during fever. Because when fever rolls around and that drop percentage is up, if you ask me too many questions, I'm going to blacklist you for about 3 days and remove you later. Because blacklist is here. And blacklist is going to change this game. If we work as a community, a PS4 community, blacklisting the people that, you know, it's not really just blacklisting. At the same, like, I say it, but don't abuse it. I'm going to get into that later. The power of blacklisting. Blacklisting is actually very risky. If you click it, if you accidentally blacklist someone, it's very hard with a controller to unblacklist them. To unblacklist someone, I'll make a video just about it, but to do it, because I'm thinking about it, you have to click on the leftmost part of the person's name in the blacklist, and then the unblacklist will show up on the right hand side of the screen. And as long as you do that, you can unblacklist people. But without further ado, that's the introduction to Aurorelia. My reason for these videos. You know, I'm a pretty fun guy. I'm not a serious dude. Oh, all right. I said I was in university. I have an English degree, bachelor's degree, specialized in creative writing. Me personally, I'm trying to be an author. And, you know, I play Onigiri, so that doesn't help. 800 pages in, but Onigiri is a lot of fun, so, you know, things happen. But, I mean, I could talk for hours. I probably should have ended this video 10 minutes ago. But I just want to say what I got to say. I hope you guys look forward to it. And I look forward to working with you and playing Onigiri together with you. Because everyone who stuck through this game for the 6 months we had to freeze our butts off in Echigo, you came back because you love this game. And everyone should be friends with everyone that loves this game. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be a family. Onigiri family. We're really divided and it doesn't have to be that way. So, peace out.